Hi, my name is Tanyara Dwamshoy.
So yes, welcome to another Faith in Home Buying. Wouldn't you believe this is like the 15th Faith in Home Buying? It is.
Yeah, I mean, this journey started back in January when we sat down with Tamika and just said, hey, like, what would it look like for us to put our house on the market?
Yeah.
As our son started to grow, we started to feel we need a little bit more space. We're ready to start to explore what things would look like. And we saw a couple houses on the market in our neighborhood. And so we said, Tamika, what would it look like? She said, well, let's wait till the summertime because that's probably the better time.
In 2018, I started going to Faith in Home Buying. I heard about it. I was in San Francisco. They're like, oh my gosh, there's this Faith in Home Buying course in San Jose. And I came every year, every single Faith in Home Buying since I've never missed. And so something miraculous happened just before the last Faith in Home Buying. I saw Tamika list 50 Gerald Avenue. And I immediately knew what home that was. And my heart skipped because I was like, that's a home I declared in 2019 would one day be my home. And it seemed so far-fetched because it wasn't possible.
All the last 2 years, it had been a great time to sell a house.
Yeah.
And literally as soon as we put our house on the market, 4 other units came on the market that were very similar to ours. 2 in this building. And one of our neighbors dropped her price. And then there was a sense of urgency for us to sell so that we were in a place where we were comfortable. And that's when Tanya's offer came in.
Yeah, but even before that, when we were actually going to list it, so Tamika posted on Facebook, maybe like 2 days before we listed it, like, hey, this house is about to come into the market. And then actually Tanya reached out and said, hey, I'd like to come over and look at the house. Honestly, for me, I was like, okay, sure, I'm here, I'm home. But I wasn't thinking anything of it. I was like, she's not gonna buy this house. And then probably our house would sit on the market for about maybe like 10 days.
10 days.
And right around the 10-day mark is when rates started to go up. Prices started to go down a little bit. And Tamika was like, yeah, we're gonna have to shift our price a little bit. And as soon as we shifted it, Tanya made an offer. And so it came at the right time. Yeah.
I thought I was going there to hear a word from me, but God's so faithful, He wants to do something bigger in and through us. In that space, I got the confirmation in my heart that the house was mine, but more than the house being for me, that house would unlock more homes for other people who call via San Francisco home. I'm believing it's going to be an upper room where people will come, be filled with the Holy Spirit, be activated in their gifts, and go out and change the world. So it's so surreal to be standing in the promise. And whilst I'm celebrating, I hope everyone on this journey with me can see how God can do this too for them.
It just gives me a sense of peace. I think we are in the business of, gaining things and releasing things.
Yeah.
And when you release something, you want to know that it's going to be well taken care of. And I know Tanya, I know her, and we've been in a relationship for more than 5 years, and I'm so confident that she's gonna love our home as much as we have, and that you don't get to walk away from a home sale with that certainty often, and so I just have so much peace about that.
Tamika was there throughout the whole process, and then now to get here full circle and we're selling this place, and then now Juan and Pri, they're part of the story, and we've known them for a little bit now. And I think honestly, just looking at this whole story, I love it. I think it could only been crafted by God, and what better way to do it?
Seeing all the faces, and honestly, this is just an answer to prayer. If no one knows how kingdom building is supposed to look like, this is it.
Thank you, Tamika. Thank you, Red Bow Real Estate.
We love you.
We love you.